The heel turn momentarily, but we're going to start things off. The other half of Loser Side Top 8 begins now with Meister versus Light once again.
Here we go. Yep, getting started on Small Battlefield with my favorite song to run. That's Big Crusher, baby. I love Tekken.
Look, I'm just glad that with this stage we get a lot of good music. It's not the thing that we get on everything else. Of course, if you dash attack, if you nair, and if you do anything else recklessly, you're going to get upbeat out of shield in this matchup. So Light has to pick and choose where he goes in at the most opportune times to find a throw or sneak in those hits.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job right here. 70% to get started. Goes for that dash attack to catch him on the side beat. Not going to find it.
And Meister just looking calm and collected. Not one single bit of stress on his face whatsoever.
Hey, he leaning forward. Leaning forward right now.
Look, we already know that. Meister has the ultimate gamer lean. He's just going to sit back, get his bucket.
Yo, he knew those lasers were coming out and had the bucket ready. He is in his head.
And we said before, a big part of what usually has led to... Oh, wow, we're just going to kick that. Anytime that Light has had good matches against Meister, it usually involves some form of camping.
That is true.
It depends on whether Meister lets him do it or not.
I mean, yeah, because we do know Light as like the aggro machine, but obviously Game & Watch is that character, you can't do that too.
Yeah.
However, you can if like, you really got to mix in those grabs. And when we see Light mix in grabs a lot of the time, he's really getting his opponent, frustrated on the back foot, causes them to make mistakes.
We're not going to get the punishment we're looking for. Neither is Meister either. That's a pretty rare drop on those. Meister's usually right on top of that every time, so it gives Light an opportunity to only take 59% so far. Yep. But Meister just getting out of dodge, refusing to let that go away until finally that back air finds its mark.
Yep, closes it out, and now we got even stocks here. 60%, not too bad, but like it is a little bit tough when you're fighting Game & Watch here because he can find his way out of a lot of combos. What a huge start right there, 42%, 58, he's got the lead, Ajax.
We go right back into the lead with that one, and we're going to catch that landing as well. It seems like Light has woken up a bit, and Meister all of a sudden has to make some adaptation. Of course, that nair, so damn good at being so active and shutting everything down.
And goes for that up throw, just get a little bit of the, a little bit of percentage, put him in a position that maybe forces him to use that down air, try to find a punish in some way, shape, or form, uses that laser. You know what, I like that.
Honestly,
I like that, Light just standing still.
That is some hero activity right there,
yes,
just not moving at all, even though that was going your way.
In the face of adversity, standing your ground. That's exactly what I want to see here. But we see the up airs, the back airs, everything coming out. The down air does land, and now, using that forward air actually to give him a little bit extra height so he gets above that up air.
We're going to go for that dash attack, looking for a follow-up somewhere. Meister looking for that straight hit as well. Grabs won't be the KO option for Game & Watch. You just need to do that to send Light back off stage to find that edge guard.
Yep, uses that up special once again. Uses the shine to get back down as well. Oh, the forward air lands right on top of him, and even though he gets to trade, does find a way to get that stock.
Oh, and no grab at all off of that tomahawk. He was right there, and nothing happened, so... Meister's going to go ahead and get away with that a little bit longer. We're going to go for that upwards toss to keep that damage going.
Yeah, Light's going to be a little bit more careful that spacing on that back there because if you're not careful, you're going to get grabbed like that every time. That's free percentage for him, man. Do not let him get that.
Now Meister looking like he's kind of recollected himself a little bit here after that hot start that Light had on that second stock. Starting to build up that damage, 62%. You're going to get that up there finally. But remember, 62 is not that hard to find a KO on Fox, so we have to play very careful.
I think this is exactly how the last stock started, and then Light went off for like 80%. True. So, yeah, he's fine right now. It's just a matter of, again, being careful. Wait for your position. Wait for that opening to come to you. There he goes. Small start, but he does find a way out of it.
And Light currently the first one to reach kill percent. Both of them weigh absolutely nothing, though, so we put on another 40%, and Meister all of a sudden in that same position.
Yep.
There it is.
Using a little bit of that extra damage, a strong attack. And hey, let me tell you something. Back air in bio as Light finds a way to battle back and get that game won.
Very calm, very collected beforehand, smirking a whole bunch, but Light was able to bring it all the way back. And normally, it's kind of hard to challenge that down air from Meister. But immediately, Light was already there to make sure he got rid of that. You can see Meister looking over like the universal sign, run it back.
Hey.
Hey, look at me, run it back. Hey, look at me, look at me.
And nodding his head. Yeah, no, this is exactly what I want to see. And you know what? I do like the fact that, Meister took some time here to, try to get in his head. It didn't quite work out. He played a strong game, but you really got to hand it to Light's fortitude to not be bothered by those.
Not gonna lie, it's pretty funny watching the camera move back and forth because Meister's positioning is so far apart each and every time.
Yo, hey, production's the villain today, it seems.
Happy birthday, Devin. Right now, game number 2, Light was able to get that one. Of course, he was facing defenses most of that, but you were talking about it before. Light just needs to win neutral one time, get a quick 50%, and essentially even it back up because you only need Game & Watch around 70 to start looking for that kill.
Exactly. Right now, yep, using that rapid jab, putting on a little bit of percentage there, 75%, that ain't too bad. And now you got him by the ledge. And honestly, Game & Watch does pretty well if you're going to give him the center stage, because like you have to approach at some point. Otherwise, I mean, if he does come to you, he's got a plethora of options to keep you in shield.
Yeah, I'm pretty curious as to when Meister's going to start looking for those reflector punishes too, because he has back air, he has a couple other options to be able to beat that out as well if he sees Light's going for it, because it's not going to be for free every time when you try to reflect that the neutral B or that up air.
I mean, he can act out of it pretty quick too, so like I feel like he could definitely still throw the up air out and then get the punish out of it. But man, Light gained some strong damage there as well, 74%. Doesn't get the ledge drop. That's a little crazy. Eat my torch, and he takes out that first stock.
Very rare drop in that position. You can see Light not very happy about that whatsoever. Got to get that out of his system early and often, because you cannot leave those KO confirms on the table.
And let's get that back there. Franklin coming out a little bit, putting down some damage, some goldfish. Maybe you're a little bit hungry. I am right now thinking about him.
Oh my god, almost got a reverse off of the shine into up air mid-air, but does not find it. And that's a lot of damage just starting to get racked up again. Meister's so good at keeping you in the air for so damn long.
Yep, and that was like a guaranteed up B out of that shield right there. If you're gonna land right on him, you gotta be ready that's coming out, especially any sort of hitbox. Like, if you're landing with down air, there's so many hitboxes coming out, like, it's easy to react to that with the up B.
Yeah, and Light very smartly moving away, trying to read where that down air would land.
Whoa!
Wow! Not many people are brave enough to go after that, but there's the punish on that down air he was looking for before. 84% difference between these two.
Meister's usually really good at throwing out that up smash, so like, the timing on it is usually really good for him. And, oh, wow, what a tech! But what a great turnaround on that too, using the up special to keep him out, the back air to close it out as well. My goodness, man, that was a great turnaround for Meister.
Game & Watch one of the few characters that can actually check the ability of Light's tech game off stage, because it's usually pretty easy to punish Fox, but dealing with Light off stage, not the easiest thing to do in the world.
There we go, up air. Tried to find another one, not gonna be able to get it. Looking for that forward air as well. And that forward air, man, it's like one of those moves that we just didn't talk about enough, and then Light really started incorporating it into his game. Not just as a movement option, giving you a little bit of extra height, but for comboing, really solid.
And 100% evolved the meta of forward air, finding late hits and changing it up. But right now, it is all Meister's show. He keeps reflecting these back. We were wondering about it before. When is he gonna answer these reflectors? And the answer is to send it right back.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, return the sender. Yes, I sent it out, but I put down the damn address.
Ooh, and he had a late hit jump. Does not find the punish that he's looking for afterwards on the drop down. So Light sitting at 92%. Down smash will end this game.
Okay, up throw. Oh, I like that. Gets the parry on the down air, and he baited it out too by jumping out, trying to get Meister to use it, and punching it with the down smash after the parry. Beautifully played, but 97%. Now 100 here. This is a tough spot to be in if you're Light.
100 isn't even that bad for the most part, because you get away from a lot of follow-ups that are off that nair from Game & Watch. So now it's on Meister to find the straight hit to see if he can close it out.
That was actually a little scary, because usually Meister will use that forward throw, or forward air, excuse me. That bomb lands right on you with the shield. He's able to get that grab, but just didn't seem to find it that time. Uh-oh.
The forward throw to set up position. Air dodge is the play, so data getting collected, but will Light not gonna try and go for that late hit dash attack, which can confirm in the back air at the ledge.
All right. Using these platforms too, trying to force Meister to approach in different ways here.
I like what he's done here too. 85%, it's the perfect range. They're going for that nair, but he doesn't pull the trigger. And now it's gonna be on Meister to be able to try and land around this, and he does.
Yeah, that forward tilt. Not gonna take the stock. He's looking for a way to go out there. And you do throw up the air dodge. You're living. You are living the mango. The mango.
From Light to get back to the stage. 102 to 135, but that dash attack is not gonna do it just yet either.
I thought it was done. I don't know how he stayed alive here, but he's doing it. 157. Honestly, you land with that nair, I should be able to close up the side. The back air does it. The back air does it for sure.
The back air will finally do it. Both of them holding on as long as possible. You can see Meister shaking his head as well, wondering what the hell was that. But wow.
Check the disc.
That got so close at the end there. Perfect DI from Light to go ahead and go up to the top corners. But even for Light, missing out on that tech. Miss-tech, and Meister smartly, almost everyone will tech out of fear once they see that running, and he just stayed still. So once Light figures that out, things might get a little bit rough, but man, that was the key portion of that match, because if Meister moved at all, the game was over.
I love the fact that he keeps playing Bit Crusher, dude. You don't understand. This was my jam playing.
You don't deserve this, by the way. You don't deserve this joy.
I deserve it.
It's not.
Listen, I hype up the music selection. You hype up the player, okay? Let me have this.
You're not allowed to have anything. Right now, we're going to get into game number 3. I believe we're going to run it right back.
I can't wait till he's gone. All right, but going to battlefield here,
never get rid of
and we are one apiece, right? Both players have been able to, make their statement saying, hey, I'm here. I got a way to, get my counterplay. You can't just be doing whatever you want.
Yep.
But now game 3, this is a huge turning point for both players. Whoever takes this, if we get to a game 5 scenario, they have stage counterpick for that.
Yeah, stage control. It was the name of the game and how Light was able to bring the games back. So Meister deciding I want that extra platform so I could get a new landing option because down air was not feeling as safe as maybe he liked it to be to try and get back on that stage. Granted, Light almost missing. If he got that nair, that might have been the game, and he's going to get the reverse that time. Won't be enough just yet.
Dude, I love the creativity coming out here. It looks like Light's starting to think a little bit more, especially when it comes to this up air and finding a way to punish it, and we do get that back air, closing it out. That's a great start.
Like we said, that late hit dash attack leads to a back air, so he was able to find it that time. But Meister racking up that damage, 57%, and getting a lot of trades. Honestly, if you're Light, you'll take those trades right now, but it's not looking too good for him because it's been a little bit since he landed. There we go.
Okay, dude, that was actually sick as hell. He just he got a little bit ahead of himself, but you know what? We'll take it. The forward throw, not gonna be able to do anything too much. Just tries to chase him with the down air, but not gonna find it.
That might be the best wake-up option in all of gaming. Just being able to get off of a no-tech into the FB, but the late lingering F-tilt, it lasts for so long, and that's gonna lead to the stock.
Yeah,
only 38%.
Like both players are actually doing a great job of actually, really scouting out what the options are, the defensive options after they get these hits, and trying to find extra conversions, extending these strings as best as possible. We do see the up smash, not going to be enough to take it there, obviously, but, one up air, maybe another.
Well, let's see if he's able to close it out here at the ledge. Dash attack that time. Yes, it is, but Meister saw it coming that time. You're not going to fool me twice.
All right, there we go. Oh, then at center stage, conceded it to Light with all of his aggro might coming through. Ooh, the fighting hit gets the up smash. You gotta be careful, Meister. It's time to stop throwing that out there because he's looking for it.
How the hell do you find a frame trap when you're in disadvantage? That was ridiculous. Again, he keeps finding his ways around that. Meister, though, has 104, but Light's getting a lot of extra damage, and it's all about building it up before you get to that last stock. And right now, he's got 33 and counting.
I'm kind of surprised he got through that bomb, just doing that forward air. That was a little bit crazy for me, but you know what? We'll definitely take that if I'm Light. Now tries to dash in. I like the way he's actually putting down a lot of pressure here, just moving around. You can definitely really scare your opponent just by keeping them on the back foot, just moving.
Healthy mix up between nair and down air as well. That down air, wow, will not be enough, even off that cross up to the right. So it's gonna be on Light to try and get a landing here. Not gonna die to that back air just yet. But the nair does it though, okay.
The nair way off stage, by the way. You kind of have to DI very, very particular in that position, and I don't think any DI was going to help you survive there, but that was definitely a very weird spot. Who labs that spot,
And now for Meister, basically the name of the game is just take grabs at best because you don't want to get caught. Ooh, he looks for the air dodge read, but he doesn't get anything out of it. This is a big opportunity for Meister to build some damage, and he's not going to find it with that up air.
I like how, these platforms are actually coming in huge, because normally, giving these platforms a game and watch, it can extend his combo game a lot, but because of how fast of a faller that Fox is, it's actually allowing Light to find a lot of options, a lot of space, and the punish on the down air. My goodness, AJ, you have to remain unbiased.
What an insane closeout to that match.
I heard the pop-off from you through the microphone.
What are you even talking about? There's a very loud crowd here. Everybody is rooting for different people
but you fist pumped so hard, a wind vortex
It was such an intense moment. It's just I couldn't help myself. But once again, these reflects into the up air have been so good for Light. And the late hit dash attack, we said before, it's a really good option to catch someone who's being really aggressive off ledge, or if they neutral get up from there. But Meister bringing it back towards the end, it was on Light to make sure that did not happen. So had to find some stray hits, and he got aggressive right off that platform after getting that pressure up. Light showing he's not a big fan of this matchup.
Well, we're going to be going to Hollow Bastion here. Give me those. I will duck here. There we go. This is what I love, man. I love it. Use your character strength. This is actually really, really good. Can you imagine if they gave him a crawl, too?
Don't put that evil out there.
No, come on.
don't put that evil out there.
Well, hey, listen, right now, Light does have the lead. That means you do have to approach Meister. And as you can see, he finds a way to get the lead for himself. Getting the nair. Oh, that was actually a little bit of a scary spot. Light is actually looking for those up airs and trying to find a way to turn those around on you.
Perfect positioning on that down tilt to actually make sure that he would get the extra damage off that platform. Light maximizing where he's going to get these hits.
Yep.
Meister, like we said before, 51% is perfectly fine to start looking for some KOs pretty soon, especially now. He's just got to get one good mistake from Light.
Yep, you got to be careful landing on that shield with the aerial, man. Meister's always ready for it. It's very easy to react to that as long as you're ready to press up B, and that's what he's going to be looking for in that position.
Light playing around these up smashes, you know eventually one will find their mark, and Meister just looking for that rare occasion of that. Being smart, not pulling the trigger early on that down air because he's been getting punished for it quite a bit.
I mean, yeah, it's all about that condition. Down smash is so cool.
Bro, down smash is such a it's a move of all time.
I love
up smash
down smash.
is also a move of all time, as we've seen just from Melee a little while ago. Back to two stocks apiece here.
Oh,
luckily, all that does is just.
Wow, so much damage.
It's just a minor inconvenience.
I think the crowd took more damage from that than Light did. Did you hear the reaction?
Everybody expecting much more, but the lasers, of course, doing absolutely nothing. These nairs, however, do significantly more. Meister, what a great tech into a bounce to be able to get back on.
Yeah.
Meister looking to close it out, not going to get that roll.
Yeah, Meister's on top of it right now. Light does have to find a way to dial this back just a little bit, right? Composure. Whoa!
That is now 3 times, I think, that he's been able to somehow stop the up smash. Not many people in this bracket after this past weekend were able to say the same thing. Meister was running through everyone, and this time Light giving some answers to it.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, when Meister starts up smashing, there's not a lot of people who find really strong punishes on that. So the fact that Light's got a few, yeah, he's definitely been practicing. He's been working at this one out. Oh, wow! Sets him right up on that platform for the up smash. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was perfectly spaced again. Like, but that back air finds its mark. You stay on target. You do not let that recovery, which is pretty poor, get away from you. Down to last stock. Meister trying to bring this to game 5. Will Light close it out?
Dude, Light's patience has been so phenomenal this entire set so far. He definitely likes to play aggro. We all know about it, right? It's what he's all about. But when he's actually, like, you could tell that he's really thinking. He's really taking his time. He's such a different monster. Look at this, man.
Meister went and put on 49 and said, hold a second, I got you. Decided to go right back into it. 90%. This is that down air, nair, window. But that lingering hit from that nair getting him out of there.
Yep. Ooh. Oh, wow. Huge option right there. Getting the nair just to get a little bit of that opening. Uh-oh.
It's such a great anti-air tool. As soon as you get anywhere near that on landing, you are done. And that is going to push this to a game number 5.
Listen, I'm going to be honest. I don't care how much of the crowd is ever against Meister. As long as Adrian is in the crowd, he is going to be louder than everybody else, man. That is Meister's boy. I love him.
Hey, look, you always need to go ahead and get that support as much as you can.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're going to need it right now because it is now game number 5. It is kind of textbook, really, that Light cannot go through a loser's bracket run without getting to a game 5. But right now, again, this is a very storied history match between these two.
Small storyline here.
Yeah.
Every time Light has been able to pick the music, it's been Bit Crusher. He's won every game he's played Bit Crusher.
So you're saying he's doing it for you?
Well, no, I'm not that. It's just the fact that when Bit Crusher's playing, he's powering up.
He's
and as you can see, 68.
Indeed crushing.
Hey, he's crushing this Bit.
88%, almost a perfect stock so far. Trying to find that landing. Can Light close out this first stock nearly untouched at 4%?
Yep.
And that's gonna do it right there as that dash attack comes through, and he gets the back air.
Dude, okay, Bit Crusher is actually a power up for him.
You know what? Keep doing it. Right now, Meister looking to try and answer back. Remember, as Fox, you can die at pretty much any given moment. And it's gonna even it right back up.
Yo, that was hot as hell. That was hot. We don't see that ever, man. I love it. Meister pulling out the tricks.
We are at almost 1 minute in, and we are already looking at these stocks get absolutely demolished. 62% answered right back from Light.
And there we go. Goes for that up throw, putting him up there. Tries to get the couple of up airs to rack up some damage. And man, this is right down to the wire. 2% difference at the moment. Finds a way back down to the stage. Moving around here, using Fox's superior speed. Trying to dive, bob in and out.
Sending him back away. He catches the jump. Now he's got to get aggressive on his way back down. To be careful, he goes for the forward at that time to mix it up.
Oh, what? That was actually a little scary, too. Using that forward air to actually kind of trace him down. I mean, he was a little bit ahead, but, like, if Meister was just a little bit off, he would have found a combo out of that. Probably could have taken a stock in this position. 97-96 now, AJ.
Lingering up till that the ledge can't find a kill. There's not going to find that down smash, but the up smash will do it. We are 1 stock away from Light potentially moving forward, but that's 100% already sitting for Meister. You know he's looking for it.
Listen, all I'm saying is, if he did not air dodge there, Meister was closing out that stock. Does get the stock anyway. 8%, last stock scenario. And This is so fast, man.
Every single damn time.
Yo!
Oh, the jab lock off the lingering there. 65% answer from Light. Go ahead and get that grab too. Building it up, then starting to climb. Light will not close it out off that landing.
Yo, I know EE's watching right now. He's popping the hell off. He wants to let it go. And he gets it, man. Just like game one. Just like game one. He gets the parry on that. He gets the down smash. He closes it out.
What an insane closeout to that match. That could have easily went the other way, but instead it's going to be Light who takes it out. I am losing my damn mind. Incredible clutch from him at the end there, because again, after you just finished getting such a dominant first stock, Meister answered back with a spike that lasted no time whatsoever to have a lead. That could easily mentally crush you, but he didn't let that get away. Light keeps that bracket hope alive here at Collision.
Yeah, man. That was some crazy stuff, dude. What a match. That was actually probably one of my favorite sets I've ever casted all time.
That
was good, man. They were both just absolutely hitting their stuff.
Just know, anybody who happens to be in front of one Light or a fan whatsoever, it's contractually obligated that you must have a heart attack every set. But again, kudos to Meister because of how well he's performing. Lately, we've been seeing a lot of great performances from Meister, only missing out on top 8, I believe, from Genesis. I saw a tweet from him just a little while ago. So, returning to form is Meister, and don't be surprised to see him get back to that podium anytime. It's going to happen some point soon the way he's been playing.
Well, it's almost like, you know, we allowed the meta to develop a little bit, and some people who were struggling for a while are starting to find their way back. It's like if you grind the game, you have the game, you get better at the game. Crazy how that works. But you know what else is crazy? This merch, man, let me tell you. Look at this merch right now. Collision 2024 merchandise. You got shirts, we got hats.